Hi YouTube family, Redhead Middle Diva here, rejuicing red, coming at you with my week 43, with my week 43 post-op VSG surgery update. Sorry, I am late again. In my defense, a week defense, I mean, my husband did get into a car accident on Saturday, which totaled his vehicle. Fortunately, he was not very hurt. Some scrapes, bruises, cuts, and some burns from the airbags, but it could have been a lot worse. So very grateful and thankful for that, but a little stressed out, on top of already being concerned about finances, now not having a car, and the prospect of having to buy a new car is pretty stressful. Yes, the driver who is at fault, his insurance is paying, and they did furnish my husband with a rental car, which he will be able to use until 5 days after the settlement is offered. But the only problem lies in the fact that it was a 96 Toyota Camry, and you know, if we were selling it to a private buyer, Kelly Blue Book for the car is about $1,400, I think. But come down to insurance, and if they just do Kelly Blue Book, what's it called, trade-in, that's as low as $600, and I think everybody knows really can't get a car for that much, so a little stressful trying to figure out how we're going to make one car work. I mean, right now it's not too big of an issue because my husband is not working outside of the home. Now, he did work in the yard. He pulled some weeds after, 9 months. But so it's a little difficult to think about that prospect and the prospect of having to buy a car that we can't afford. Well, it won't get bought, that's the thing, because we just don't have the money. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so I am a day late, and once again $1 short, or several thousands of dollars short. But all is still holding out well with my weight loss. Not that I'm losing anymore, but I'm still holding out strong. Oh, I totally skipped the numbers. Sorry. Highest weight, 238.4. Day of surgery, 229.0. Last week I was 148.0. This week I'm 148.0. So really I can't be more thrilled at my progress, and although it's not really progress in the fact that something is changing or improving, but just progress in the fact that I am maintaining and have been for over a month. I've been the same exact weight and still not been to the gym, which I'm really hoping to get started, because I would like to realize my dream of being a runner, even if it's just to try it out. I've never been able to do that before. The last time I ran was when I played soccer, and I stopped playing soccer at the age of 13 when my leg was broken, actually on a game, during a game on my 13th birthday. And the recovery from that was long and slow and difficult, and I didn't end up playing soccer again. I'd love to play soccer again. A couple of the people at work are on the soccer team together, and they come in talking about practice all the time, and and that sounds totally fun. And the first time I heard about it was right after my surgery, and I was like, can't do that. I can't eat, so I probably shouldn't be playing competitive soccer, but hopefully for 2015 I can be on the team. We'll see. I'd love to get back doing soccer, love to get back boxing, and I would really love to try to run. So yeah, that would be great. So I'm thrilled that I'm holding out strong despite not being able to work out. Still healing. I'm doing so much better. You can hardly see anything on the right side, and the left side really just almost looks kind of just like a discolored, little spot, maybe about that big, right on underneath, at the T-junction where this line meets the bottom curved line, where I had pulled apart the incision line, not knowing, and then had adhesives on top of it, which I'm allergic to, so that made that very infected and very bad. So haven't done adhesives. Oh gosh, I don't know how long it's been, but I've been doing, just little gauze pads with antibiotic ointment to keep it moist so that the skin can heal. I did have one minor setback this week. I'm supposed to change the gauze pad once a day and reapply antibiotic ointment twice a day. And I forgot one day, actually I think it was last Tuesday, when I had my rehearsal, my gig right after work, and I literally woke up early to do my hair and makeup for the gig, worked 9 hours, and then rushed home to change just in time to get out of town for that gig, and I had forgotten to apply more ointment, and the non-stick gauze pads actually stuck in my wounds, and when I pulled them off, pulled off new skin, so that was a little bit of a setback. It hurt, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I know that newly healing skin is, super delicate, so I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for doing that. I am doing much, much better, and hopefully by my next appointment, which is a week from Monday with my plastic surgeon, I'll be able to not have the gauze pads or have to do the antibiotic ointment anymore, and can wear the silicone pads full time. I have silicone pads that I actually just switched out for brand new ones, so you won't see anything, you just see. But anyway, so I just have the pads along all the incision lines, because it has been proven to help reduce scarring and reduce the thickness and the discoloration of scars. And where I did pull the incision line, I do have kind of a thick portion of scar, but it's already almost white. So I'm not holding out hope, that one will go away. But it certainly can't hurt, to wear these. And it also just makes me a little more comfortable just knowing that, that fresh skin is not rubbing up against clothing or my now bra, which this is so cute. No wire. It's got a little bit of padding. I think it's called padded yoga bra. But it's got the cute little razor back. Oh, there's my cyst excision scar. But so there is no wire. It's too large in the band, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't have to hold anything up, and so you barely know that it's there, so that's amazing, and it's more than I ever could have asked. And I still have no migraines, which is, I just don't have words, and I feel really, really ungrateful because I forget that I'm not having migraines, because when they're not there, you don't think about them, and it's so strange that coming from migraines 24 hours a day for over 3 months, how that became normal, and I don't know how I did it. I was just talking to a friend on Saturday, maybe it was Saturday, and she asked about the migraines, and it just took me back, and I just thought, how am I not appreciating every single day? Because I was at first, and then when this became normal, I forgot. And so I'm so glad that there are people to remind me, or things, or situations, or looking at the huge bottle of Excedrin that I would go through, in like a week and a half, and remembering that I haven't taken any, in months now, almost months. Is it months? Yeah, 2 months yesterday, since I had the surgery. I mean, I did have one migraine after that, but I was still holding my shoulders up like this, so obviously I'm gonna get a migraine. But So I'm so grateful, what I have been afforded through this weight loss journey, because I know that I probably wouldn't have qualified for the breast reduction, or I wouldn't have qualified as easily, having been overweight, because so many people think that, well, if you lose weight, you won't have big boobs, and, that's probably true for most people who didn't have boobs before they gained weight, but I've always had boobs, so I knew they weren't going away no matter what, because my whole life have gained, lost more, gained more, and my breasts only got bigger. And so it's a little concerning that might still happen, but at least I'm coming from, a smaller place, and hopefully, now that I'm 32, yay, 32, best year, I promise, it's going to be great, that they will have stopped. Let's hope. And speaking of smaller things, I bought a new dress. The holidays are coming up, and I do have an opera performance once a month, and I was like, oh, I don't have a red gown to wear, that's holiday celebration-y, and so I really wanted a red dress, and I found one, and it's really sparkly, and it's really pretty, and it's red, and I think I said it was red, and it's a size 4, guys, a size 4, crazy, crazy good. That's my non-scale victory, for this week, or the last week, whichever it is, but so that's great. Halloween, apparently my husband has planned some sort of party at our house, and I don't even know what's going on, who's coming, what we need to do. I'm planning on being Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, because I was Sally, probably 10 years ago, 12 years ago, maybe. And so I just have to pull the costume out. I know I saved it because I spent so much time making it, and I am diligently trying to figure out a way to do a dreadlock wig, because I know, coming home straight from work, I'm not going to be able to dread my hair, in the hour before people get here, if people are coming. And then also, it's really tough trying to get dreads out. And I know they're not real dreads because they're temporary, but my hair stays however it's dried. As long as it's not dried straight, because my hair doesn't want to be straight no matter what. But it's very hard to comb out and go back to normal. So I'm trying to make a wig. I have the whole idea and the conception and the supplies, and every time I go to start, I'm stumped. So hopefully I have the time this week to do that, because it's Halloween this week. We had family dinner yesterday for the October-November birthdays in my family, and so my birthday's the 21st, my dad's is the 28th, and my older brother's is November 4th, so we're all 1 week apart. So my brother and I often had parties together growing up, and so we still meet as a family and do everybody's birthday. So my dad's birthday is tomorrow, yay! So that was really fun. I did have a roll. Seems to be a birthday thing. I had bread on my husband's birthday and pasta on my husband's birthday, and then I had one of my mom's homemade wheat rolls yesterday. So it's apparently a birthday celebration thing, which is fine because it's not regular. I'm not gonna let it be regular, but it was a lot of fun. My nephew is almost 3, he'll be 3 in February, and he's just so cute. And he does the cutest things and says the cutest things, and he's so into copying and mimicking, and that's really cute. But anyways, that is the conclusion of week 43, as I'm running out of time here. So sorry again that I was late. Hopefully there's no more disasters to keep me from being on time. Not that it takes a disaster, because I've been late before with no good reason, besides being busy. So, holding out strong. All my peeps just starting. You'll get there, and it's great. It's great to be here. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.